It's Tech Tuesday. Paul Akwabi is here. Akwabi, good morning.
Good morning, Miriam.
How are you?
Miss being here. Fine.
Yes, Paul Akwabi is from Tech Kids Africa. Unajua nishazoea mpaka nasahau kuintroduce. It sounds like family.
Yeah. Actually, but it is family.
It is family. So we are talking about first before we get into that, it's the holiday season.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Tech Kids Africa, what are you doing for the kids?
This season, actually, we are doing tech and chess. And this is usually, this time, actually, the motherboard meets the chessboard.
Ah.
Yeah. And kids are able now to get the critical thinking and strategies they use in chess and apply it in technology on their creativity and come up with solutions within the community.
So they get to play chess?
Yeah, sure. They get to play chess, they get to learn technology, and they get to create robots that are able to play chess with the same intelligence.
I want to be a child.
Can
adults get on board on that program?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Case closed. Case closed. Too bad. Tuko hapa na wewe.
No, because I want to learn how to play chess.
Yes,
my daughter knows how to play chess, by the way. She phones a few things.
You see, even then I think your daughter will teach you. Just bring her.
Yeah?
Yes.
Anakuja. Now, can we let's look at AI in education.
Yeah, sure.
I said earlier on, AI is here with us.
Yeah, sure.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And how best can it be incorporated in education?
Actually, AI is going to be bigger than the internet. The way we are looking into the internet as a big thing, AI is going to be bigger than that because most of our decisions, like 80-90%, will be based on AI. And now in education, right now you get, for example, even in schools, teachers are taking a lot of time when it comes to doing assessments and creating like the work plan that they need to have, the lesson plans and all through. So AI right now, you get that, is being customized to be able to assist a teacher to plan their lesson plans better and with the most current information and technology, because you get that most of the curriculum that we're using currently are a bit outdated because some of the things actually happened like 10-20 years ago, and that is what learners are learning right now. So you get that if, for example, even kids are talking about the teacher is supposed to teach about insects. If there's any new research that has come up about even just the parts of grasshopper, the teacher is able to have that instantly when he's preparing his lesson plan using.
Port FM Breakfast Club, good morning to you. 13 minutes to 10. We are in studio with Paul Akwabi. We're talking about how institutions can incorporate, or rather how education institutions can incorporate AI responsibly. Kuna Roslyn anasema, AI, it's not for me and my generation. And due to the disadvantages it can cause, like emotional intelligence, encouragement in human laziness, etc. Bado sana, sio leo, maybe vision 2060. We are learning, right? We are learning. But now, Akwabi, how can we use, how can institutions use AI responsibly? You mentioned a case where a lecturer is able to verify if your paper is completely AI driven.
Yeah.
And kuna yo room ya laziness that Rosalind has mentioned here. That the fact that I can actually just type a few things and let AI generate it for me, it's fascinating, you know? Meaning I don't want to think for myself. Can you think for me? Can you incorporate? Can you make my words good? How can we use it responsibly without misusing it?
So actually the ability of being able to test if a document has been developed by AI is just to curb now the laziness bit.
Okay.
Because so that when, for example, just recently also there's a company that was recruiting and they got 900 applications.
Yeah.
Then they ran through all the cover letters only through the AI system to check how much they have used, and you get that who has been using AI. They only remained with 50. Yeah. So you get that it's a way of sorting out people who are lazy and people who have worked or are expressing themselves from within themselves. So they are shortlisting now from the 50. This is a number that they were able now to read through and shortlist now people. So they were able to shortlist just around 20 because they're looking for only 2 people, and it becomes more easy. So you get that people who are lazy or people who are using AI irresponsibly, now that's now the time they end up being irrelevant. With most, you are having an English that you have never even spoken, you have never even written the whole of your life. So this information is to make now people who have been misusing AI and promoting their laziness now to start working hard to just get ideas and concepts through AI, but start humanizing the work that they want to do, especially on the ideas, because at times it gives you a very quick format on how something's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be explained. So you can just change that now to your own English, and with that, it assists you to work a bit more faster and more efficient as compared to if you are clueless about that particular as a concept.
Isn't it funny how we always want the human touch, you know?
Yes.
And we fear that this is going to replace us, but we need that human touch.
Yes, yeah. So I like, for example, just embedding it with the institutions, you get that AI can be used actually on research and also development, but in a more responsible way. And again, trying to put measures on how both learners and teachers are able to be to still be part of the entire development, and
Yeah.
trying to create stages whereby there's human interaction in one way or the other all through as you create any system that uses AI, so that you don't face out the human aspect completely.
Yeah.
Because it's also a bit dangerous to face out completely the human aspect,
Yeah.
simply because in case there is an error, in case there is a backdoor that somebody is able to hack in and instruct the system differently, then the AI, if it was a robot either moving or a car that is driven by AI, it's able to start behaving abnormally because there is another instruction through the algorithm that is making it to behave otherwise. For example, the self-driving cars, like for example, the likes of Uber, they're using they're collecting data. That's the main business. Data that is going to make the API that will be plugged on self-driving cars. So if you're able to access the back door of a self-driving car, possibly the likes of Tesla,